Hello, horror fanatics. This is J.A.R. 369, and welcome back for another horror toy review for 31 horror toys in 31 days. Today, I'll be taking a look at the NECA Nosferatu, the Count Orlok figure, made by NECA, of course. Well, I did promise a review of the Count Orlok figure in my Count Orlok review from the Silent Screamers. So hey, here it is, the fully upgraded figure from NECA. So take a look at the packaging. Just the usual Ultimate packaging. You get a cool artwork image of the character here. On the side, you get the image of the figure. And on the other side, a different pose of the figure. On the back, there's several images of the different posed figures of the character. And you open this flap here like any other NECA Ultimate figure. You see there's the image of the figure, and there's the window exposing the figure and the accessories. So yeah, let's take out Count Orlok out of the package. Here is Count Orlok out of the package. Let's take a closer look at the figure. Take a look at the head sculpt here. Man, oh man, I say NECA did a great job with his head sculpt. It looks exactly like how he is in the old black and white movie. Yeah, the facial expression on him looks really looks really interesting. He looks like he looks surprised. I mean, that's how he is. I mean, he's a very creepy looking guy in the movie. Far more creepy than Count Dracula, even though this character is basically based on Count Dracula. But at that time, like in 1922, like the studio who made this movie couldn't afford to use the name Dracula, so instead just loosely adapted with Bram Stoker's Dracula, and later in the 70s, Herzer Fergal, I forgot his name, remade Nosferatu, but he named this name Count Orlok, Count Dracula. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, it's still a not bad looking head sculpt here, I would say. And take a look at his whole body here. You can see the coat right there. Looks pretty good. Very wrinkles and some sculpting buttons. And you can see the little black shirt underneath it there. And you get the creepy looking hands right there. There's some nails sticking out on them. And you can see some of the veins sticking out there. And you can see he's wearing the usual black pants. Nothing much. But there's some sculpted wrinkles to it. And you can see the old looking shoes right there with some sculpted shoelaces there. And on the bottom there are some pegals on the bottom of his feet and no legalese. So yeah, overall for the figure itself, I say NECA did an awesome job with this figure. Yeah, the sculpting wise looks pretty good. Yeah, it is really amazing. Articulation, the head does have a ball joint there, but does not fully rotate because it's hindered by the collar. I think there's some neck movement there as well. The arms do go fully rotate. It does go in and out. Then at the elbows, rotate. Wrists do rotate, hinge. There's some waist articulation, but it's hindered by the but it's blocked by the coat. Legs kick forward and back, in and out. Upper leg rotation. Bend at the knees, rotate. There's an ankle rotation, and does go pivot forward back, ankle pivot side to side. So yeah, it's just a standard NECA Ultimate articulation, but you can still give him some decent amount of posabilities. Accessories, he does come with quite a few accessories. Well, a lot accessories. He came with some interchangeable hands. He came with like one hand for holding on like the little feather pencil thing, while the other hand is like a fisted hand, but doesn't hold on to any accessories. And there's like a gripping hand to hold on the accessories, like the paper or the keys. And there's like a, I don't know, how do you call this one hand? I'm pretty sure it's meant like for this hand to like have him like do this, like that, very creepily looking. And of course, he does come with the exaggerating looking creepy clawed hands. Because if you remember in the movie, like he's doing like little shadowy effect on in the film. So yeah. And he does come with a lot of keys, I would say. Man, that is a very lot of keys. Which you can see they're all in separately and chained up. So yeah. And it does come with this little wine here. And this little ink thing here. And there's like a little hole. That's because he does come with a feather that you can actually put it on here, just like that. And he does come with a little paper right there. You get 2 interchangeable heads. There's the smiling side-wide look head, and there's like the angry expression looking head. So yeah, I might display this one with, hold on, let me do this off camera. There we go. Much better. So there he is with the more anger look head. And he does come with his hat here. That's where he arrived in the film. And as you can see, the ears are like pulled back. So all you have to do is you put his hat here. I'm not sure this is the right way. There we go. Much better. And there you have Count Orlok with a hat here. So yeah. Yeah, it looks pretty cool, I would say. But let's take out the hands on him and let's put the more creepier look hand, just like that. Take out the other hand. And put in here like so. Let's take out the head, give him the smiling, smirking head. Just like that. There we go. And there you have Count Orlok. Man, very creepy with this one. But overall, for the figure itself, I'd say he did really not too bad of a job with this figure. Yeah, I think, yeah, NECA did really a great job with this figure. The sculpting on this looks really good. Articulation, standard, well, NECA ultimate articulation, but you can still give him some decent amount of posabilities. Yeah, the accessories are really a lot, which is a good thing, because come on, you can have him display him anywhere, anything you want. Well, there will be more accessories for the black and white variant. Yeah, that's gonna come out soon, but it will include the cloak and hat that he wore, like where he was the I forgot what they're called, like when somebody's rides like the hearse and controls a horse. I forgot what they're called. So yeah, that's coming out very soon. But for this figure, I would say I would like to stick with the colored version, because come on, if you want to take photographic, like if you're like a photographer of toys and you want to take some photos with your like horror figures from the black and white era, then I would suggest get like the colored version, so you can, you know, do a little Photoshop and boom, black and white. So yeah, at the end of the day, this figure is definitely a must-have for your horror collection. So yeah, I highly recommend getting this Count Orlok figure anywhere else. For my rate, I'm going to give the Count Orlok figure a 10 out of 10 for me. I hope you enjoyed my review. If you did, please consider like, comment, share, and subscribe if you're new to my channel. And follow me on Instagram and Threads. Both links will be in the description down below. That's all I have to say. This is the NECA Nosferatu, A Symphony of Horror Count Orlok figure made by NECA. And this is J.A.R. 369. Thank you very much for watching. And I'll see you for another horror toy review for 31 horror toys in 31 days.